Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Carol P. Here I am, wondering where I was. Well, to be honest with you, if you know me, then you know my channel, and you would know that I have severe OCD. So when I get ready to do the video, when you set a video up to come on here live, you get to put all the information in, and you have to put tags in, and you have to put the description in, and you have to put all the stuff in, and you have to mark it, whether it's entertainment, whether it's um, like a podcast, or whether it's scientific or whatever. And you have to mark all these things. Then you have to upload a thumbnail, which is a picture. Then you have a couple minutes to get yourself going, and then you just hit the like button, and you get to hit the go live, and here you are. So for me, when I am getting ready to go live, because of my OCD, I sit here and I'm viewing my place where I live. If I see something not centered in the table, or if I see something on the floor, or um, if buttons need something, then I have an issue there, and that's what I got to deal with. So, unfortunately, when I first create this to come on, I didn't hit the go live button yet, so I don't know. You're not really supposed to get notifications until I hit the live button. So I'm not sure how it works. And I'm not sure how, like everybody knows, before I even come on here, I'll see people lining up. I'm thinking, how did they do that? I didn't even hit go live yet. But, YouTube, the mystery of YouTube. So who knows? So just to kind of let you know, Carol, I have OCD. So if I'm sitting here and something doesn't look like it's in its place, or my apartment's not clean or neat, if my bed wasn't made, I'd go crazy. So I try to do everything before I sit down. Yes. But then once I sit, I get a different view, a different perspective, and it drives me crazy, and I have to go fix it. So that's pretty much what happens. It's crazy. Listen, this is the worst. OCD is the hardest thing in the world to live with. I can leave to go to work, get in the car, get down the street, and think that, did I wipe off my sink? Did I take out the trash? I panic about everything. I have to come back, check it. Then I think, did I lock the door? Did I shut off the coffee pot? So I come back and forth sometimes 3, 4 times, which is why I always leave really early to go to work, because I never know if something's going to trigger me and make me turn around. So thank you, Virgo Vicky. So it's difficult. It's very difficult. So I'm sorry that I kept you waiting. I didn't know that everybody was here. So I'm sorry about that. It happens a lot. I know it's frustrating, and I apologize if it upsets you or makes you anxious, because it might make me anxious if I had to sit there and wait thinking, well, where is this person? Are they coming or not? And I get it. But I can only do the best that I can do, right? Oh my God, Talia, I'm sorry you kept messing up. Good morning, Shelley. Good morning, Tiger's Eye. Thank you. Thank you, Brittany. So yes, hey Maria, hi honey. So yeah, it gets hard. It gets hard. And not to mention, I'm not a young chick. So if you see me as looking young, I'm not a young chick. I'm almost in my 60s. I've been through a lot. I have a lot of health issues. There's a lot of things that um, get in my way sometimes. However, I've always been an overachiever. So one way or the other, I'll get it done. Maybe not to your standards, or not to your liking, or not to your timing, but I will get it done. So one thing you can count on is I'm honest. I'm for real. Uh, and I literally put everybody's needs before my own. Swear to God. So, with that being said, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday. It's Hump Day. It is hump day to get through the rest of the week. You guys, I'm freaking out. Do you realize that it's December 15th? Do you realize that Christmas is literally around the corner? There are so many things happening, so much excitement for these kids, especially the kids that believe in Santa still. Hopefully, nobody's watching with their kid right now. But I tell you what, I still believe in Santa. I still do. So there's been a lot of the energy for everyone right now. There's been a lot of anxieties. There's been a lot of panic or even panic attacks. There's been a lot of almost disappointment in a certain kind of way. For some of you, you're putting such high expectations on yourself, whether it's that I should be married by now, or I should have children by now, or I should be doing this by now, or I should have my retirement by now, or I should have. Everybody's pressuring themselves. Listen, you can't compare yourself to your friends, your girlfriends, your family, your brothers, your sisters. You can't. You are uniquely and genuinely, beautifully and wonderfully made. Your DNA is like no one else's. Your timing, the way things happen for you, not to you. A lot of you need to change the perspective of the way you think about this keeps happening to me, but it's not to you, it's for you. I also wanted to speak on people who also believe that love hurts. I don't know where you got it twisted. I don't know where you got confused. But love itself heals. Love is what softens the blows. Love is what hides or gets rid of the pain from your past, the pain from your upbringing. Love, meaning the true meaning of love, not the situations that you went through in the relationship. That part has nothing to do with love. So I just want to kind of tell you guys, for those of you who maybe have gotten really burned bad in the past, maybe you were dealing with a narcissist. And a lot of you who were dealing with a narcissist so long became a narcissist temporarily to defend yourself, to try to beat them at their own game, to try to prepare yourself for what was coming next. Luckily for you, you're not permanently that way. Unfortunately, the narcissist won't change. So we'll get into that. That is going to be my next video, to talk about being in a situationship or possibly relationship with that narcissist, why it was the way it is or way it was, what you can do about it, how you can change it, how you can stop yourself from still living in the moments, and so on. It's T's birthday. T's birthday. All right. Hello, Ray. How are you? Yes, Leo. True. Hey, Cat B. Yes, Sharon Margaret Stewart. Amen. Absolutely, Brittany. Absolutely. Hey, Tammy W. Tammy W. I'll see you tonight, 8 p.m. if that works for you, for your mini. And other people, if you want to sign up for the afternoon or the evening, mini tonight, which is 8888, let me know. Send the payment through PayPal. All right. Oh, I'm glad, Ray. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, you guys. So, that being said, we're going to get started for the messages of Wednesday. Again, it's freaking December 15th. Like a few days till Christmas. It's crazy. I don't even have lights up outside because I can't get up on a ladder. I'm scared to death. And my daughter's not here to put them up. So I have my wreaths out. That's it. Crazy. Thank you, William. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, starting off with today. So, like I said, this is for Wednesday. It's December 15th. This year is going to fly. The rest of the year is going to fly by. So, you know what? Hold on to your hats. The most important thing, you guys, right now coming up is trying to remember communication, trying to make sure you let people know how you really feel, that you love them, that you need them, that they inspire you, that they encourage you, that they give you a safe feeling, whatever the situation may be. Please don't go to bed angry with anyone. Please don't allow your fears to keep you from moving forward. And for those of you who are still stuck, and I mean stuck, from a past situation, there's no way for you to be able to live in the present if you're still focused on the past. There's no way for you to possibly enjoy what the opportunities are right here in front of you if you're still dwelling on something that you can't change, that isn't yours to change, and that may not have been meant to be. No matter how you want to program your mind to believe that that person is who you have to be with, is who you're supposed to be with, only the person that could make you feel that way, it's not true. They're your excuses to stay there stuck. Sometimes we want to be in that victim mode to keep giving ourselves attention that way, but yourself needs positive attention. It needs to know that it's okay. Something didn't work out. It wasn't meant to, or the timing was off. So do me a favor and get yourself prepared. Get the help you need. Get counseling if you need it. Read books, whatever it is you need to do to get yourself unstuck so that you can move forward. Because when 2022 comes, it is yet another year of 2021 that we're leaving behind. And before you know it, 10, 20, 30 years are going to go by. And a lot's not going to change if you're still living in the past. All right, you guys. So for today, Wednesday, again, December 15th, the first card that came up for me is the Page of Cups. I want you guys to realize that I'm trying to read my message here is, so for a lot of you with the Page of Cups, you're ready to focus on your situation. You're ready to finally address an issue. You may even be ready to finally walk away from something. It may feel like this is something going on right now that you 1 minute you're giving it a lot of attention, 1 minute you're not. 1 minute it bothers you, next minute it don't. For some of you, it could be situational. For some of you, it could be maybe only when you go to work, or it could be only when you talk to a certain family member, or it could be, I don't know. For some of you, it's kind of like wanting to open up your heart. You got to learn to kind of trust your emotions, trust your feelings, trust your gut, when you know there's something that isn't agreeing with you, something that makes you kind of feel ill, like you might get almost flu-like symptoms or stomach issues, especially stomach, because of the fact your emotions are all in your stomach area. So when you're doing something that just feels uncomfortable, it feels wrong, it doesn't feel like it's supposed to fit, you're going to have some kind of symptoms, signs. Your body's going to tell you, like, oh, all of a sudden I don't feel good. Or all of a sudden I feel kind of nauseous. Yeah, sometimes it can be fight or flight feeling. Yes, it can be a scared feeling. Yes, it can be fear. Yes, it can. But if you're not quite ready to do something, your body's going to let you know. So pay attention. The Page of Cups is talking about. Pay attention to your emotions. Now, give me 1 second here. All right, so a lot of you do have a decision that needs to be made today. And it's today. Because you keep putting it off and you keep putting it off. But the sooner you decide to make this decision, the better off you're going to be. All right. The better off things are going to work out for you. Things are going to be in your favor, so to speak. For a lot of you, there's a lot of worry that's causing some restlessness. Again, you may not be sleeping well. There might be issues with a water sign for some of you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Jesus, it really could be all the signs, but they're the ones that are standing out to me. Again, for some of you, this decision that you got to make still talks about the Five of Cups. Still talks about the past. Still talks about something that you can't change. You can't change it. A lot of you, listen, if it's because you lost a loved one, maybe you lost somebody recently in your family, in your life, and I get it, and you're entitled, you are so entitled to grieve, but there is a healthy time of grieving, and then there's a time period where it's not looked at as healthy anymore. It's looking more like codependency. It's looking more like insecurities. It's looking more like something else is really behind it. For some of you staying stuck in this position, it's not so much of you feeling bad that they died, but more that you're feeling bad because you're by yourself. There's a difference. You're not really mourning them for some of you after this point, but it's more about feeling bad for yourself, feeling as if you became the victim. They died, but you became the victim. See what I'm saying? Be careful. Be careful. For some of you, and respectfully, me knowing the truth, how that goes, when you lose somebody that you love, it's devastating and debilitating. I'm not shortening that. I'm not trying to lighten that load. You can't. It's overwhelming. Time is the only thing that can soften that blow. Understanding and believing that they're okay on the other side can also help to soften that blow. But celebrating and remembering who they were, what your relationship was with them, that's the good parts about it. Because they can take the physical body out of this area, out of your circle, but they can't take the memories. They can't take that bond. They can't take that from you, ever. So, second card for you guys today is the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is talking about giving you assistance, helping you out, giving you a direction, giving you a sign, giving you a message. So if you get one today, don't ignore it. For some of you, you've been ignoring what the universe is trying to show you. You have been turning your back on something, maybe not even understanding that you did that. Some of you may not even realize that, oh, wow, so that was a blessing. Oh, wow, so when I gave that man my change, my spare change, and he didn't even say thank you and he walked away, That was my blessing? How was that? So you trusted. You trusted yourself. You trusted within you that this person needed something. Whether you thought about him using it for drugs or him using it for alcohol, maybe he did. But your intention was not, here, take this and get high. Take this and get drunk. Your intention was, take this. End of story. We didn't think any further. When you give from your heart generously, you will receive back tenfold. And that's not the reason I'm telling you to give. I'm just telling you that good deeds don't go unnoticed. For some of you, you're going to get triggered today by idiots or assholes on the road. Some of you, it might be somebody on the phone. Either way, it's during an interaction that you're going to have with somebody, male, female, doesn't matter. Somebody's not going to be as kind as they could be or should be. Somebody's not going to be polite or professional as they should be. Somebody's not going to really care that you're dealing with some shit that you shouldn't have to deal with because their company or their business or whatever effed up. But you're going to need to maintain your composure. You're going to need to look beyond, to look between the lines, to look beyond the lines of the communication in order to get through that moment, in order to get to where you need to be in the situation to get the problem or situation resolved to your liking. For some of you, you're going to come across somebody today that's going to need kind of like your sympathy. They're going to need your empathy. They're going to need your compassion. This person is struggling with a thought or the idea, even of suicide, even of quitting, giving up, walking away, perhaps from children or family. There's somebody that's going to cross your path. Now, I don't know exactly who this is for, but there's somebody that's going to cross your path, and depending on the way that you interact with them, listen, you can't fix their problem or their story, but you can listen. You can tell them you'll pray for them. You could tell them not to quit, keep trying. If you give any kind of message in that way, don't come out with, oh, I've been through that too. Oh, mine was worse, and then start telling your story. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because at that moment, they're needing your attention. All right? So make sure, if that happens to you today, because I see it, make sure you just take the time to tell that person, you know what? God's got bigger plans than you can imagine. All right? Really important message. All right, for the sign of Aries, starting. For the sign of Aries. All right, Aries. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be dealing with a water sign. But Aries, the truth is here that you're dealing with a page. Now, pages, it can be a little bit immature. Pages aren't really, not my cup of tea. But pages are not bad people. They just kind of got to figure it out a little bit better. Pages are kind of like a younger version, so to speak. But with this card, with the Page of Cups, somebody is going to make an offer, Aries. Somebody is going to want to have ideas, and they're going to bring the ideas to your attention, maybe plans. Aries, the unexpected should be expected today. Leo, you're going to deal with either a father figure, a boss figure, somebody in a superior take charge position. They're going to make something very clear to you, what they do or don't want. It's kind of like they want to show you who's boss. Or this person feels that you have a lot more potential, but you're not taking yourself to that limit. You're just not pushing as hard as you should. This Emperor is kind, very kind, but they're also businesslike. They're also worried about money. They're also worried about other issues, um, like taking care of the home, taking care of the family. They're not worried about stupid shit. They're just not. You're going to know who this Emperor is. It's going to be very clear to you, Leos. Somebody who's wanting to get something done. Or perhaps a lot of you Leos are acting as the Emperor. Finally getting off your ass, finally taking charge of something, finally handling a situation, taking control. Sagittarius, you have the Six of Swords. So maybe Sagittarius, somebody decided to just get out of it, get out of Dodge, to leave. Somebody decided that they can't handle the situation, whatever's going on anymore. Somebody may have decided that, you know what, I'm just going to have to give in and turn around, let go. Somebody finally understands that it's not your shit to fix or their shit to fix. Maybe you were leaning on somebody too much and they just said, I can't take it anymore. Or maybe somebody was leaning on you. And you know what? You're just not seeing the results of the recovery. You're not seeing somebody making it better. You're not seeing somebody try, but they want you to do all the work and you just had enough. For some of you, this is about a relationship that, yeah, maybe somebody did go away. Maybe this person plays kind of games. Maybe they leave for a little while and then they come back. Maybe it used to be a couple of days, then it used to be a week, and then it used to be a couple of weeks, and now it's a couple of months. Somebody's really testing you. Maybe a narcissist. Be careful. But the message is for Saggies is that somebody had to leave or chose to leave. Simple as that. There's nothing you could do about it. But it's okay because with them moving away, you can actually send them a thank you card because they've done you a favor, because you couldn't leave that situation or that relationship, so they did. And now you have a chance to make your life better. All right, get started today. Don't wait. Don't wait. All right, Gemini. Gemini, you have the King of Wands. So Gemini, I can't help but think you're still waiting. You haven't given up. You still believe. You still have faith that this person wants to be with you, wants to respond, wants to come back, wants to fix it. For some of you, it may be true. It absolutely may be true. You may get one or two more chances for some of you. For others of you, you may be waiting to make a move. You may be waiting for the right time to make an offer, to invite somebody to something. For some of you, this could really be about being still and watching what everybody else is doing. You may be the person who's always paying very close attention to what other people are doing or saying. You might be the quiet one in the crowd, but you're taking it all in and you're processing. When you're ready, when you've accumulated enough data, so to speak, you will voice your opinion. You will give a direction. And you and somebody else may decide to co-create something. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Libra. All right, Libra, my favorite card, Knight of Swords. Libra, something's coming in fast, expected. Phone calls, messages, paperwork, checks, financing, ownerships. There's something coming in fast. Even money could be coming for some of you. For some of you Libras, this is really about getting it, like finally figuring it out. It's like now you're excited and you can't wait to act on something, to make something happen. So Libras, get ready, because you know what? Today energy is really strong. And you know what? It's different. And you're just starting to figure it out. Tomorrow might even be stronger, but today you're starting to figure it out. By tomorrow, I'll say you've definitely acted on something, responded on something, applied for something, you did something, because something's about to click real fast. It also could be somebody coming in to give you news real fast. So if you're waiting to hear from something, it's coming. It's coming. All right, Aquarius, you have the Death card. It's not a bad card. We're not talking about somebody dying. That'd be 1% maybe of you dealing with a family member that's going to pass. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what you're going to go through. Sorry for what they're going to go through. But this card is mostly talking about the ending of stuff that didn't help out. It didn't work. The ending of not believing in yourself. The ending of bullshit. The ending of the lies. The ending of destruction. The ending of self-sabotage. For some of you, this ending could be a contract. You may have been signed up with a contract, and now it's time. Now it's time for a new contract to be offered. Something is going to renew for some of you. For some of you, this is going to be more, Aquarius, about being proud of where you've been, standing up for what you believe in, and moving forward. Not letting anyone judge you. Nope. All right. Fire signs and air signs are completed. Now on to the sign of Cancer. Cancer, you have the Two of Swords. Cancers, today, there's a little bit of doubt in your decision, but you're going to choose one, because one of these swords is going to cut you, and the other sword is going to cut somebody else. So you're going to have to decide which one you're going to choose. Understand there was some deception here. There was something that wasn't told to you of the truth, or something was kept from you. Maybe details, maybe ingredients, maybe information. Somebody may be asking you to make a choice or decision, and you don't have all the information. A Cancer, you're definitely going to have a rough time with this. Also, too, with also dealing maybe with another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But for the most part, Cancer, I feel like you've been dragging your feet or procrastinating, putting something off and putting it off until it gets to the point where you can't put it off anymore. You must simply address this issue or problem. The longer you wait, the more pain it's going to cause you and the more destruction it can do. Please, quickly make a decision. Pisces, you have the Two of Wands. So looking over all of it, coming to the conclusion based on all the facts, based on something's history, based on what somebody normally does. Maybe you assume something. Maybe what you assumed was exactly that, an assumption. And you assume something, you make an ass out of you and somebody else, right? For some of you, you can't always predict what somebody's going to do, because people's minds can change in a flash, in a flash. So I could sit here and tell you, you're going to do this right now. This is what I see you doing. And the minute that you're supposed to be doing that fast, you can decide, you know what? I'm not going to do it. Could have got scared real fast. It's like, well, I saw them doing it. I didn't see them backing out. I didn't see them procrastinating anymore. I saw them doing it. But like I said, no psychic can micromanage that close. You can see what's probable, predictable, as far as psychically predictable. But when we try to sum that up, it's showing, it's like, wait, I'm seeing something written. What? Hold on, you guys. is I don't know if anybody's in here that's saying that, but somebody's selling everything that they have in order to be able to walk away from something and start something new. Is somebody literally selling everything in your home? Clean it out, clear it out. That's really strange. But somebody's just wiping the slate completely clean and wanting to start fresh, whoever that is. So for today's messages for you guys, it is about looking everything over, trying to make a good decision, trying to choose between the old life, the new life, trying to choose between changing the way your belief system is. A lot of you didn't grow up believing it because you believe it. You grew up believing it because your family instilled those values in you. And you were trying to carry them through, but there's something that you're disagreeing with. There's something you have your own opinion on. So use that, okay? Scorpio. Scorpio, it's like, you know what? The battle's over, the fighting's over, the argument's over. It's like, you know what? You're just wanting to You just want to walk away from it. You're just wanting to be done with something. Scorpios, like I say, you may have won a battle, but you did not win the war, because what it means is, yeah, you thought you won that. You thought you got that argument in. You thought you made your points valid, but now nobody's talking. Now nobody's getting along. Now things aren't balancing out or working out. And now, even though you won the argument, now you're by yourself. So what good is it? What did you win exactly? For some of you, what you thought you were fighting for, it was not exactly what it ended up being. For some of you, having the determination to finish something, end something, clean something out, clear something off, destroy something even. Ooh. For some of you, you didn't realize that not only were you going to destroy them, but you destroyed your own dreams as well. Didn't really work out too well, did it? Apologies on the way from somebody. Apologies on the way from somebody. Capricorn. All right, Capricorns. Capricorns, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody's going to help out. Somebody's going to give you what you asked for. Somebody's going to lend you money. Somebody is going to freely give you something. Somebody may know that you're struggling. You may have asked somebody for a loan. Somebody's going to agree with something. For some of you, you may be bringing something to someone to help out. For some of you, you might be doing some traveling coming up, or you may be leaving today to go visit someone else. Maybe it's a family member. Maybe it's a close friend. Could be a partner. Could be a significant other. But for some of you, there's travel. There's a lot of driving or a lot of flying, something with miles. Anything to get miles. A boat, a car, a train, a plane, Pony Express. I don't know. But there's something coming up with miles or travel. Really important for you guys. Okay. Taurus. So Taurus, for you guys, you're weighing out the good and the bad of it. You're weighing out the pros and cons of the situation. For some of you, you're really struggling to do the right thing. You are seriously struggling, Taurus, to do the right thing. It's like, you know what? I really, really want to do this, but I know that I should be doing that. It's like separating your wants from your needs. That's really difficult sometimes. But I have faith in you, Taurus, and I know you're going to do the right thing. You're not going to do what's just right for you. You're going to do what's going to be right for all involved. Mm-hmm. Virgo. So Virgo, you have the Queen of Swords. You finally got through something. You survived it. Or you achieved something. Or you passed something. Maybe you graduated from something. For some of you, this is kind of like maybe you beat cancer. Maybe you beat some type of disease. Maybe whatever it is, Virgos. You're proud to show everybody that you got through it, that you survived it, that you're no longer the victim of a situation, of a health disease, of a relationship, of domestic violence, of homelessness, of addiction, whatever it is, Virgos, you're ready to show that you survived something. All right. Now let's see where your partner, if you're wondering about a partner, if you're wondering about a situation, let's just see what message for each sign real fast, a card. And I'm going to do these quickly, so pay attention. I'm not going to be able to repeat it. Okay, don't want to go in. All right. All right, thank you. All right. All right, so starting off with the sign of Aries, somebody might be saying we're not right for each other. Leo, somebody might be saying I'm focused on you instead of my pain. I'm focused on you instead of my pain. That can go either way. Either that's you, Leo, or your partner. All right. Sagittarius, I wondered how far this would go. I just wonder how far you'd go with this lie or this deception until you thought I'd find out, until I found out. Gemini, I scared myself that day. I saw a side of me I didn't even recognize. I don't know if that's you or them. Libra, you're so easy to see through. You can't hide anything. Your face, your eyes tell it all. Aquarius, you're no longer part of my plan. You're just not part of it. Maybe you never were. Cancer, yes, it is too late. It is too late. I've already made a decision. I've already sold it. I've already done something. I already did it. Pisces, I hope you're happy. Hope you're happy now. I hope what you did, the choice that you made you happy. Scorpio, you didn't imagine it. Scorpio, you didn't imagine it. It was really true. It did happen. I was doing what you thought I was doing. Ooh. All right. Capricorn, I hope you're happy for me. I hope you're happy for me. Taurus, I wish you would come back. Virgo, I need to focus on my healing. Did I skip anybody? Yeah, Libra did get called out. We always do, damn it. I always pick on myself, don't I? I swear. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this daily. I got to go take my girl for her morning walk right now. And I got to throw my hair up in a ponytail because, I can't stand it. Damn, it's driving me crazy. So, Caps, Taurus, Virgo. Everybody good? So remember, if you want to get a question, 3333, or you want to get a mini read, 8888, let me know. Sign up in the Facebook. Yeah. Sign up in the PayPal. And when I come back from buttons, I'm going to check, see who's on the list. And if there's people there, I'll be back real fast. Also know there's another chance to do it tonight in the evening. So whatever works best for you. Good morning, Susan. How are you? I'm feeling better today. Let me just tell you. Yesterday was bad. And the day before, it was awful. But yeah, I'm good. I took all my work clothes back to the boss yesterday. The fella in there, Keith, he was a doll. The lady, I don't think she really, I don't know. But I'd like to see her go do it. All right. You have a job interview tomorrow? Nice job. Oh, wow. That's great. The credit union? I'd like to get in credit union myself. All right, honey. I'll see you guys shortly. Don't forget, minis. And I'll talk to you soon. Take buttons outside.